very first Ray movie I saw was Mahanagar. I think this was way back in 2008. And those were pre-OTT days, and even YouTube was just a toddler trying to find its feet. So art films were not easily available then. Somehow, I got a set of Ray film DVDs through my uncle and started watching one after another. So this is how I entered into Ray's world of cinema. I still remember a beautiful moment in Apu Sansar movie. I liked the way Ray established the intimacy between the newlywed couple. There was no hugging or kissing or usual cliches what we have seen in old films like two pigeon beaks coming together or two flowers touching each other. The hero Apu wakes up a bit late and he finds a bobby pin under the pillow. He gently touches that and he looks at his newlywed wife with a blushing smile. Not only this, even the window curtains in Apu's home would have changed beautifully once Sharmila Tagore comes home. These kind of visual movements made me realize that a story can be taken forward without uttering a single piece of dialogue. And speaking of Ray, there are only very few artists in India who have made such gigantic contributions to the variety of art forms. Because Ray was not just a filmmaker, he was a composer, he was a painter, he was an illustrator, he was a children's fiction writer, he was a magazine editor. So this is one of the exact reasons, even after 30 years of his demise, Ray's films are still regularly watched, debated, analyzed, seeking newer interpretations, and books either written by Ray or written about Ray keeps coming. And joining that list is another wonderful anthology published by Penguin. And the book title is Ray's Miscellany. And this book is basically a collection of Satyajit Ray's never before published articles, his tributes written to other artists, his public lectures, his sketches, supplemented wonderfully with Satyajit Ray's working style pictures over the years. The essays in the book deal with a variety of topics and his various life experiences as well. For example, like his first meeting with Rabindranath Tagore, his early life influences, his passion for Western classical music, and his jury member experiences in both Berlin Film Festival and Cannes Film Festival. And Ray has a strong fascination for silent era films. Who was a big fan of Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton. He adored them for their extraordinary visual storytelling capabilities in spite of hard working conditions and handling heavy camera equipments. However, with the arrival of sound, Ray feels that visual storytelling in films has taken a backseat, with dialogue started dominating the films. And Ray strongly observes dialogue should be economical and natural instead of having too much of literary embellishments that would have trouble with actors acting naturally. In fact, there's a beautiful quote in one of the essays. Ray says, "Not a scene, a word, or a gesture that doesn't contribute to the theme should find a place in the movie." How interesting, right? Another extremely good write-up is one of the essays where Ray breaks down his complete script writing process and how he chooses a particular novel or a short story to film. Take for instance Pathe Panjali, the rich and detailed descriptions of rural Bengal with its dynamic seasons and moods, and Bibhuti Bhushan's beautiful descriptions of human relationships, but in a subtle way, made Ray choose this particular book as his basis for a debut film. In fact, there's an interesting point in Pather Panjali movie itself. People who have seen Pather Panjali might be wondering in the last scene, why did the snake crawl into the house? Actually, this portion was not in the novel at all. This was purely out of Satyajit Ray's imagination. He deliberately shot this scene to stress the fact that the house was indeed deserted. So throughout the book we have such interesting anecdotes, informations like that. And one thing I observe in this almost 70 write-ups is his clarity of thoughts, his words, and his profound knowledge in every aspect of the filmmaking is remarkable. This is a book that delights you in every page and makes for an immensely enjoyable read. If you're a Satyajit fan and a hardcore cinema lover, this is one of the best books in cinema ever come in India. Go and get it and read it. You will surely love it.